What's up developers, and welcome back to a new video where we will be diving into named routes in Laravel. Quick pause. Do you want to support the channel and want me to continue on creating content? Well, you can support the channel on Patreon right now, where you get benefits such as a private Discord group where you can share your coding issues and other developers will help you out. If you are interested to join, the link will be in the description down below. Now, Laravel offers a pretty amazing feature which is called named routes. If we navigate back to our code editor and open our index.blade.php file inside our blog folder, we all know that we can define an anchor where we need to add an href. So let's say that our href is /blog and the text is blog. What we're doing right here is adding a static link to our path, which can be terrible once you need to change up your routes in a later phase. The simplest way of making these routes dynamic inside your application is naming each route, which will then help you to refer to it without explicitly defining a static path. The first step that we need to perform is chaining the route method on our routes. So let's open the web.php file and let me actually clean this up a little bit. Alright, we do need the blog ID, and let's remove the where ID method as well. Now, if we start off with our first route, so our /blog endpoint, we could simply chain the name method to it, where we need to define a name for our route as a string. So let's add single quotes and let's say blog.index. Alright, let's use our route inside our view. Let's return to our index.blades.php file and let's remove our static /blog. Now let's also remove the double quotes. We will be focusing on Blade later on, but for now, let's add a double set of curly braces, and inside of it, we can use Laravel's global route method. The route method is something which is used quite a lot inside views to simplify linking to a named route. We need to tell our href, well, what route do we need to call right here? It's the one that we just defined, so inside our routes method, let's add single quotes, blog.index. If we save it, navigate back to Google Chrome, refresh our /blog endpoint, you'll see our new blog button, click on it, and we have been redirected to the /blog endpoint. This still doesn't showcase you the advantage of the named method. So let's navigate back to the web.php file, open the web.php file, and if we change our endpoint to /article instead of blog, save it, navigate back to our /endpoint, change our endpoint to /article, click on blog, you'll see that we have been redirected to /article again. Now, what about our second route? So our /blog /id. Let's chain the name method to it. And we need to add a named route of blog.show. We've got a small issue right here because we're dealing with a route parameter. Now, this can be handled inside our view. So let's open the index.blade.php file. And right after our blog.index, so our route name, add a comma. And we're going to pass in an array where we have a key value pair of id is equal to 1. Now we're not done yet because we're not going to the blog.index named route, but to the blog.show. If we save it and navigate to the browser, click on blog, you'll see that we have been redirected to /blog /1. Now let's change it up for all routes. So let's go to the web.php file. We've got our blog.create, so let's chain the name method where we have a route of blog.create. The same thing needs to be done for the store method, so name blog.store. So whenever we want to update it as well, so chain the method, which is blog.edit. We have the name of blog.update, and for the destroy as well. So let's say name blog.destroy. Now, if we save it and navigate back to the CLI, perform the php artisan route colon list command, you'll see that right in front of the controller and index method, we've got the route name defined. So blog.index, store, create, edit, show, update, and destroy. Whenever you're working with a resource controller, you don't have to define route names for these methods. If we navigate back to the web.php file, and let's comment out all these routes, and let's uncomment our resource route, save it, let's navigate back to the terminal, hit the arrow up, run the command, you'll see that our named routes are still defined. If we navigate back to the browser, refresh your endpoint, you'll see that /blog /1 is still defined. What the resource controller does is binding all of the routes with the appropriate method names on the specified controller. So let's navigate back to our web.php file one more time and undo what we just did. Save it, replace /article to /blog again. So a quick recap. Whenever you are working in a Laravel application where you want to make the process of changing the URI easier, you could use named routes. This was it for this video where I showed you how you could use named routes in Laravel. If you do like my content and you want to see more, leave this video a thumbs up, and if you're new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button.